We caught up with a state lawmaker. His comments suggest that the reality of the agreement signed for the upgrade of the waterfall had been engulfed in loads of encumbrances and vagaries of economic realities. Now we know that the $17 million MOU signed last year was actually a tripartite agreement between the government, the host community, and the core investor who will do all the funding. So he says that the countdown should not start yet. Let's hear him more on this.
Olumere Waterfall in Ijesha is a very popular tourist attraction center in the country. In fact, as 2014, there was a report, arguably, that is perhaps the most visited. It's even up to like 50,000 tourists in a year. But you also agree with the fact that such a monumental attraction site requires a huge lot of money for it to really be up to the standard is expected to be. And then the best way to handle such, looking at learning from similar projects all over the world, is to have a kind of public-private partnership for it to work. And so the state government has been able to realize the potentials in that place. It has suffered neglect of many years. That waterfall is been there for as long as creation itself. So but it's not been so lucky to get attention of previous government and administration. But what this administration has done is to get a core investor now, and an MOU has been signed, which is like a tripartite agreement to remodel, Olumere Waterfall in Ijesha and get it managed in a very successful way. So it's going to be successful in a tripartite in the sense that it involves the core investor, who is going to bring in the money and the resources and involve the money, the state government, and of course we have to factor in the interest of the people there, because it's a natural endowment for the state, and at the same time we must recognize the fact that it is located in a particular locality, and we want it to be such that the economy and the life of the people around that place will equally be touched. And so it is a tripartite arrangement that involves the government, the people of Ijesha itself, where it's located, and then the core investor is going to bring the money. So the MOU was signed sometimes last year, I think the second half of last year, and it's going to be like a 16-month time for a project time for it to be remodeled, and then management of it will take place, and then we look forward to it commanding its rightful place in the tourism sector in the country. And then you also know that the best thing to do is for everybody to diversify, like the countries are aware of. So we're looking at it being something that is going to be long-term investment, because looking at how much is good, as at the time of signing the MOU, is a $17 million investment. So you look at that, is billions of naira. So it's not something that's going to be short-term. But we know that once that is done, at least our people will benefit from it.
Everybody knows that today we have been forced to start looking inward, and part of the focus of the government in the state of Osun is to improve our tourist attraction centers. We have quite a number of tourist attraction centers in Osun, well over 60 sites, and to the glory of God, one of the major sites in Osun is the Ijesha waterfall, because of its historical antecedent, because of the things that are there. The government decided to improve facilities in the area. One, ensuring that at least getting to the site is better enhanced by working on the road networks around there. Two, creating a space for the people of the community to display their wares, make some money by coming around to sell food, sell snacks, sell drinks to tourists that are coming there, and also improve the facility. If you look at it, there are about 7 steps there, and for you to even say you want to climb the 7 is a tall order, an Herculean task. And what the government is trying to do is to at least to improve on these steppings, so that when the steps are ordered well, the people can easily get to the site. We know that if we can fully tap into the tourist attraction centers that we have, like the Ijesha, definitely government will make a lot of money. We have quite several countries all over the world that has no other thing for which they generate their revenue other than tourism. Cuba is an example. We know that the population of Cuba is about 11 million, and Cuba as a country receives minimum of 3 million tourists in a year. So that is what we want to focus on in Osun. That is what the government of the state of Osun under Ijesha is trying to do. We know that if money can be invested well in the center, it will be a source of attraction to people to be coming around. When they come around, the lodgers in the hotels will make money, the transporters will make money, the people that are selling wares around will make money, and the government too will make its own share. That is what the government is trying to do today, to ensure that at least we invest well in tourism and improve our internally generated revenue.
There will be challenges if all gray areas are not smoothed out, and I can imagine what transformation $17 million will bring. The environment will change, the lives of the dwellers will change, business will improve, and more will be galvanized. The serenity of the hosts may be upset, but more importantly is that the people have to be prepared for the evolution that is coming their way. Host community issues has to be checked out in issue. I can't wait to see the new Olumiri waterfalls. It will be a pleasure to visit there then. Thanks for staying with us. Do join us again next week. Bye for now.